Dill's pissed himself.
Episode 4. Welcome.
Bang, bang, explosion.
I think we should have music at the start, just to like really get the energy
We can't.
up.
Man, we're already getting copyrighted for non-copyright music. It's fucked.
But we're back.
Episode 4, the PNC lads are back in town. Well,
We never left town.
yeah.
So we're here. We're in Melbourne, and we appreciate you all joining us here today
It's Sunday.
for a banger. Yeah, look,
We've seen the first 3 quarters of football.
the mood or the weather. If you were to see the weather outside right now, it doesn't reflect our mood because the weather is cloudy, it's overcast, it's damp. Our mood, jubilant, upbeat, and overwhelming, I'd say, for some.
Yeah, well, good for you. I'm suicidal.
Okay.
It's a joke. Disclaimer. Although the disclaimer needed to be before the joke.
Yeah.
So maybe you didn't hear that joke. We'll see. We'll see what the boys say if they think that's a bit too much.
I reckon it's staying in
I
there.
reckon it's fine because it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are you, mate? You good? You good? Besides,
I just told you.
fuck, I think we're about to get into a deep one, boys and girls.
Nah, we're feeling good, mate.
Yeah, you feeling good?
Just
had a stinker of a gym sesh.
awful gym.
Oh, no.
It was alright. I mean, yesterday was Saturday, and we were just watching the footy. We went to the footy. We'll get into that.
Yep.
But we just didn't eat at all properly.
Mm-hmm.
I ate one meal for the day until the footy, and then at the footy it was chips and chicken, like tenders as well. So not great. And I felt the effects in the gym. I lost like 2 reps off everything today.
Yeah, can I just say real quick, chicken tendies and chips at the MCG, not bad in terms of value for money.
Yeah, they go
It's
well.
$14, but the pieces of chicken are actually quite nice for the footy.
For fast
footy.
food, like it's okay.
Yeah, and like it's not a bad portion size as well. I'd say you're getting your money. If you go to Optus Stadium, the chips you get there, they're tiny, mate.
Well, I spent $19. To be fair, the chick
The
messed
woman.
up. She literally put it through as a fish and chips instead of chicken and chips. So
Yeah.
I got hot dog, chicken and chips,
She
and a
just liked
water
the
for
way you
$19.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy if you think about it.
yeah. Give her the eyes, mate.
But no, we this week has been a bit of a slower week for us because we have the video idea we're filming. We're filming on Tuesday.
Yeah, and we can talk about it. So you will see tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to go blind for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Inspo from Hamish and Andy, they did it like a decade ago. They're legends. But yeah, we thought we'd give it a crack. This time it's just going to be myself doing it, and Evan's going to be my guide dog for the day. And we're going to go do a bunch of activities. And I've been starting to think about it. I'm a little bit nervous because a basic task of going to the toilet, I'm going to need your assistance. Can you please guide me to the toilet?
Yeah.
And then I'll do the rest.
Well, so when we were leaving the gym, we had about a 40-meter walk, and I closed my eyes for like 10 seconds while walking to the car.
Terrifying.
I was like, "You're gonna feel so overwhelmed."
Yeah. Well, so I've already
Bro.
said to Will, I'll be getting a stick of some sort, just because if you've got a stick, having that out in front of you to not feel something, I see how it's such a necessity. Because bro, it doesn't matter if you look, if I go on the tennis court right now and I start from the start and I know there's nothing in front of me, even if I close my eyes, terrifying. You think there's something, a big
Bro.
boulder's just spawned in front of you.
It's actually really cooked. Like you close your eyes and it's fucked.
Well,
If anyone played Marco Polo back in the day with your eyes closed, it used to be miserable.
yeah.
I'd always cheat.
So Hamish and Andy, when they did it, Hamish was deaf, Andy was blind, and they went on like the Today Show or something to talk about it. And after the show, Andy was like, I'm not actually, on a serious note, I'm actually having really bad anxiety right now.
Yeah.
And he was like, I feel like crying. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't even remember being on the show. And the show was literally 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's gonna be a test, but I think that's why it's gonna be a really exciting video for people to see. So because we've had to really schedule a day where we're doing nothing, that's why the video might be a day late. But it would just make for it to be not rushed and actually decent content.
And then the video after that is going to be gangster.
Yeah, so the video after that, we've actually just received the pub golf stuff. So we've got the attire, and we've been on a Peaky Blinders absolute binge fest right now.
Yeah.
And the hats. I was kind of hoping you'd chuck one on for the episode, Ev,
I look like a twat.
because they are class.
I'll put one on now.
Yeah, go put one on. Ev's going to go get for audio only listeners, we apologise. If you want to go see, come over to the YouTube channel. I've got my Freo bucket hat on because we're about to go to there after this. But Ev's got the Peaky blinders. Look at that. Aha. Nikki at the back. Send us your oddly satisfying thing, son. We're waiting. We are waiting. But yeah, Peaky blinders hat. It's actually a good look, Ev. You look like Finn.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Finn, what?
I look like Tommy. That's what you could have gone.
Yeah, you look like Tommy. You know, mate, I see like women, they go for the bad boys, right? And they like it.
I'm a bad boy.
But that man's voice, I reckon I'd crumble for it, Ev.
Mate, I'd fuck Tommy.
His voice is just, it's just so deep, mate. It's rusty. And he means business. And all the women that he's like making fall in love with him, they just like, why do you want to be with him? Same reason as you.
Yeah.
I want to feel alive. And I'm just like,
it is great. Go watch Peaky Blinders if you haven't.
It's a really
most
great
of you
show.
would have already for sure.
I'll just shake your hand. Thank you for
I pushed him through, boys
did.
and girls. I made him watch past episode 1, and once you get past episode 1 is it's
a bit
okay,
slow.
but it is slow. But most TV shows, you have to watch at least 2 episodes. If I just watched episode 1 of The Office, I would never have watched it.
Well, it's a bit of a struggle to gauge what the show's actually about, episode 1, because you're like, all right, it's back in the day, but to think that they just run a business where it's about gambling, it's not enough. You have to really get into the backstory of who they are and the setting in the time and place.
Legitimate business.
Yeah, no, it's class. I'm sure everyone that's listening to this right now is like, this is so 2015.
I kind of want to punch you in the face with his hat on. It's just I just want to slit your throat.
Oh my god.
That's what I want to do, bro. You know how you just fucking...
Yeah, those are actually legit. They are legit. But no, besides the slow week, the football, we'll just do a brief overview because the round's not over yet.
Mm-hmm.
But Thursday and Friday night, you couldn't ask for a better opening of a round.
You couldn't draw, and we were meant to go, and I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then an absolute blockbuster on Friday night.
Yep.
R.I.P. Jeremy Howe, that broken arm. Better him than me because that looks painful.
Yeah, he's had a howler there.
Oh, how's he going to recover? God only knows, mate. But no, you know what? Big ups to Collingwood because Geelong early on, they looked silky smooth.
Yep.
They did. And you could see that they meant business again. But Collingwood, they just got that. They're not even that young of a squad, but they've just got the absolute run in their legs to just stay in touch with the team. Yep. Geelong pushed it out to 4 goals at max at one stage.
Yep.
But they stuck in there and they always responded until the last quarter where Geelong just looked dead on their feet and the Pies
they looked old.
Just really, really put it on. And I think, once again, they're going to be hard to beat. I know you don't want to overreact on round 1, but they haven't really stopped from when they were where they were last season.
Yeah. I think we went to the Melbourne Doggies game. Bit of a dead game. Don't really want to get into too much about that.
Shout out Rory Lobb, mate. Thanks for your 5 touches, son. You won't be missed.
Yeah. But I think we can quickly, if we just speed run through the games for next week, just to give our predictions, we'll just literally no fucking discussion about it. Just pick. Carlton, Geelong.
Who's home?
The first team that I say will be the home.
Okay. I'm going to say Geelong.
Yep, I'll back in Geelong for that one. Brisbane, Melbourne.
I'm going to back the Lions.
I'll back the Lions at home. Collingwood, Port Adelaide.
I'll back the Pies at home.
Pies for me.
Hot Pies.
Adelaide, Richmond.
Oof. I'll say the Tigers.
I'm going to back in Adelaide. Didn't like Richmond. Western Bulldogs, St Kilda.
Who gives a fuck? I'll go with Western Bulldogs.
Doggies will get that done. Freo North.
I'll go Freo.
Yep. Sydney Hawthorn.
Easily Sydney.
Yep. Same. Essendon Suns.
Essendon Suns. Oof. I haven't seen Essendon play yet, but I'll go Gold Coast.
I'll back Essendon. And then West Coast versus GWS.
Wow.
Bro, that's at 6:20 p.m. here on a Sunday.
Yeah, well, so it's like
That's late.
3 o'clock over in
Yeah.
in Perth. Yeah, I'll back West Coast just because GWS injury list.
Yeah, I think we should get that done. I mean, besides the second quarter,
Yeah,
we were fucking awful.
yeah.
Anyway,
No,
that's AFL talk done.
It was extremely interesting. Yeah, we're about to go to the Freo game after this, so a little bit excited about that.
Yes, sir. I'm so glad footy's back. My
Yeah.
God.
My brother asked me, "Is the air in Melbourne just super horny right now?"
Absolutely.
Bloody oath, it is really. It really, really is.
Yes, sir. But I think we can get into some segment chat.
Yeah, I think so. What do you want to hit me with first?
We'll do the segments, and then we'll go into those last two topics. So we got two topics to talk about.
All right.
So the first one we'll do our draft as always. This week's draft, we are going to do not best rappers of all time, but our favorite rappers that we listen to.
Yeah.
So, paper, scissors, rock, as usual, to get this thing going.
All right. Paper, scissors, rock.
You've won again, 3 in a row for Bucks on the
3 in
on
a
the track.
row.
I think I won the first 1 or 2, and then
You won the first 2, yeah.
Anyway,
All right. Now, this is a sticky one for me. I think I'm going to go against what I actually believe here, just to make sure that you don't take it. Because this would be my top 2. So number 1, I'm going to go with Drizzy Drake.
yeah, of course.
He cops number 1. This man can take care of me in any mood. I'm sad, he got me. I want to be hyped, he got me. I just want to get through the day, he got me.
Yeah.
Drizzy Drake, if you're a hater. Bro, his kid, Adonis, he's a little legend in the making
Yeah, I'm
as
the
well.
same. Drake was 100% going to be my number 1 as well, but that's how drafts work. You can't take the GOAT.
Yep.
That's pissed off so many people. So my next favourite rapper that I will listen to on the reggae is Kid Laroi.
Oh, I didn't even think of Leroy, to be honest.
So yeah, I'll take Kid Laroi at my pick 1.
Yep, not bad. Not bad at all.
I know every single song of this kid, so it's just good.
Yeah. Pick 2 for Buckley. I'll be going with probably my favourite, but I had to go Drizzy for number 1. Pick 2, Suntan Dave. I love this man. He's literally I really can't wait for him to come to Australia, because I know some of the boys absolutely love him as well, and we're going to go bananas in that mosh. He is just living legend. What he stands for is great.
Lyrical
Number 2, done.
genius, my friend.
He is.
Didn't have Dave on my list, but great. He's a great rapper.
That's why I went Drake.
My pick 2 is going to be Juice.
Yeah.
Mr. Juice WRLD. This guy is actually a living legend. The fact that he is still like a top 5 streamed rapper, he's been dead for 4 years?
That's fucked.
Is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Juice WRLD as my pick 2.
Mate, I think either he said it or Mac Miller said it. It's going to be around about what I say. I'm paraphrasing here, but what they always seem to love you more when you're gone. Basically.
Of course, yeah, for sure.
And it you don't appreciate what you have in the time, and I think a lot of people did appreciate Juice in that time.
Bro,
he was phenomenal.
He's just so relatable, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're a dude and you genuinely are living in this world like every guy, your heart is going to get shattered by women. It's what they do.
I think
and he is so relatable in every, All Girls Are the Same, all these tracks. You can just you listen to him, to Juice, and you're just like, holy shit.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
I think selfishly, obviously, his family would just want him back as a person, but selfishly, as a person who consumed his music, it's so sad. We missed out on 15 years worth of music from that guy.
Oh, brave.
Imagine how many more bangers he would have made if he was still here.
He was so young, but yeah.
Criminal.
Anyway,
Criminal. So that was
your pick 3.
My pick 3, okay. So my pick 3, I'm going to go with probably, in my opinion, a top three rapper in this generation, J. Cole. J. Cole is just... The fact that he's almost 40 is crazy to me. But he has so many bangers. And once again, lyrical genius. I think he's just...
Yeah, he's up there with the best.
Yeah, he's class. That's my pick 3.
I had him in my list. Not at pick 3, but he was in my list. So, in that case, my pick 3 is going to be... I'm gonna go with Kanye.
Oh, I didn't even think of him.
Damn it. I thought you'd have him in there. I was gonna leave him till later, but yeah, Kanye West. Not the biggest fan of his newer stuff, but his catalogue of music,
It's pretty decent.
it's a bit like J. Cole. You go back and you just listen. It's vibes.
Yeah. Now, I've got a decision to make here. All right, I think I'm going to go Skepta for number 4.
Wow.
Once again, Grime, he's really good. He's almost, I think he might be in his 40s actually, like early 40s, which is crazy again. He's got some sad stuff, but bro, if you want to get hyped, this man's here for you. This man is here for you, and he puts on a cracker of a show live as well.
Here's a gun.
So I'll go Skepta, number 4.
My pick 4 is going to come in with, Lil Baby.
Wow.
Cracking fucking catalogue of music. And if you want to turn up, there's none better. There's none better. You put on some Lil Baby. Oh.
I see your list. I really expect you to pick different.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you after. But yeah, my 5th and final pick, I'm going to go with Polo G.
Polo.
Yeah, he's
Polo.
Polo G, bro. Oh my days! I just saw Nicky's ass out.
had his crack out.
Oh. And
Will's got his cock out.
Yeah. So that's perfect. But yeah, as I was saying before, we got absolutely shamed. Polo G, he's got some depressing stuff, man. Someone needs to check my guy out.
Yeah, it's like juice.
He's awfully sad.
Yeah.
But in that respect, he can do wonderful things for me, and he can also get me hyped as well. That's my pick 5.
Yep. And my final pick. Oh, dude, I have so many good people on my list. I'm gonna roll with Post Malone.
Oh my god!
Maybe.
You've said it now. You have to commit.
Yeah, I'll go Post.
What the hell?
It was between Post, Eminem,
bro.
or Tory.
For you, I had Eminem here. I had. Did you say you didn't say Travis?
Yeah, Travis is on my list.
Did you say you didn't say him?
No.
Mac Miller?
Nah, he's not. I
You
don't.
love a bit of Mac.
Yeah,
mate.
I do like Mac, but like
I can't believe you picked Posty. That's crazy.
Post Malone's new album, I just binge listen to it.
Yeah, right.
Like if you're talking all the time, then like I probably wouldn't put Lil Baby in either, because like he's only popped off the last couple of years. But
yeah,
like even all time of me listening, because like Eminem would 100% probably be my number 1.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to go. My last pick would. What did I say? Yeah, Posty. Yeah, Posty. Why not?
Just quietly, live reaction. Isaac Rankin has his second goal. My multi is gonna win.
Yes,
beauty.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god! And Tom Green's on 21 disposals. Wow.
Yeah, that's gangster.
All right. And that's actually a perfect segue. The start of the footy season is here. It's upon us. And with that is the introduction of sports betting again for many people. It's really bad, but sports bet or betting on sports has the effect to make anything fun and exciting.
Is there?
If there's a Sunday, right? The games that we're watching, you got Essendon Hawthorn, boring. You got Freo St Kilda, only exciting for me because I'm a Freo fan. And then you got GWS and Adelaide. 3 dead games, but if you chuck a punt on,
It's fun.
You make it interesting and there's something to watch it for. This is not advice. I'm not saying for you to go blow your savings, because this is a dangerous game.
I've already lost 30, and I said to myself, I deleted the apps for like 6 months. I re-downloaded them for the footy season. $50 I give myself. If I lose the 50, the app's gone. But
it actually looks like I've wet myself.
Yeah, you did. You nutted.
It's a big nut.
But yeah, that wraps up the draft.
Yeah.
Boom. And
quite happy with my top 5, to be honest.
Yeah. What was it?
I can't remember.
Go watch the TikTok to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy with my top 5. I mean, there's so many good people I had on this list that I didn't say. Tory Lanez, Travis, Eminem. Yeah, they're probably the other ones that I had on my list.
Yeah, there are plenty. I think we'll break it up now because Eliza has come in with a fantastic topic.
Yes.
She has a question and she asks, boys, is it okay to date your sibling's best mate? Now, for me,
Wait, your sibling?
yeah, your sibling. So say you had a
Wouldn't you want? Okay, yeah, we can go that way. I was going to say go the other way. Is it okay to date your best mate's sibling?
yeah. Well, it's kind of.
Not really.
It's not the same, but this is different.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, the one who has more, what's the word I'm looking for here?
So what are we doing? We're doing it based off of like, is it okay to date your sibling's best friend?
Yeah. So I think your best friend owes more to you. So if that happened to me, I would low-key be more pissed off at my best friend than my sister.
Is it okay to date your sibling's best friend?
Yeah.
So that would be... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense in my head.
So
But I don't know. Do I think it's okay? I think it's okay, yeah.
I think, because for a lot of people, you grow up in that, especially if your brothers and sisters are around the same age. So naturally, you'd hang out with each other. You'd probably get along quite well with each other, and in turn, you're probably gonna like connect quite well because you've known each other for so long. You've had that banter, blah blah blah. My only but here is that there are so many people on this earth. It's like when people get with their friends' ex-partners from like 5 years ago or something. They've had business there. There are so many other people on this earth. Just go find someone else.
Exes are completely off the thing, I think. But I think if... This is the thing, right? It depends on the friend, firstly. Fuck me dead.
Yeah.
But
100%.
if it's like... If one of my good mates... For example, right? Like Josh, good friend of mine. Yeah. I think he's he's a good bloke, right? So if I had a sister and my sister genuinely was like, oh, like I want to like go on a date with Josh, I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a good bloke, right? But if I had a piece of shit mate who I like, and you know, we all know what some blokes do.
Yeah.
If my sister goes, I want to go on a date with such and such, I'd be like, you realize he's fucked 3 of your best friends.
Yeah.
Like, because, so it kind of depends on the person. But I think if the person's the right person and you guys like each other and you fall in love, then good for you.
I also think the mate should grow a pair and approach their best friend first and say, look, I feel this type of way. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to let you know about it to show respect.
Absolutely.
And then if they crack it, unfortunately, that's their problem.
I would just be like, suck a dick.
Yeah, well, it's their problem. Get over yourself type of thing. We're all adults here.
Well, that's the thing.
Don't end that relationship dirty.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't ask. I would tell.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah,
I would be like, hey, you going, bro? Just to let you know, I'm taking your sister on a fucking date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do with it how you will. Like, if you're upset, that's on you. And then if we flip it, go on the other way to date your best friend's sister, is that different? Like,
Right, say that again.
to date your best friend's sister as opposed to your...
Yeah, well, like I said, there's so many people on this planet. Just go, why do you have to do that?
Yeah.
Why do you have to do that? Because it's gonna be strange.
But then the thing is, like, so if you were growing up together, it's like you probably... Like, I feel like that would happen more often than not.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. You'd know each other. You'd have banter.
Yeah.
It would probably just happen naturally, unfortunately. But yeah, make sure you're in it for the right reasons and you can see it going the distance and it's not just a one-off route.
You will lose a friend.
Potentially. Like if it goes the distance, you won't. Unless like the bloke is literally just so like he's got nothing. He's got no backbone whatsoever.
Yeah, but I just think even if it fails, once you get into the relationship and things are going well, it's going to be weird to talk to your friend again because like when you're guys, like, you know, your friends, you want to talk about fucking what's going on in your life, and it's like, oh yeah, like we were fucking out, and I go to your house, I'm no longer talking to you that much, like I'm just hanging out with your sister, we're going out, like that's when it becomes like you're gonna drift from your friend naturally. Yeah, I think.
No, it is a little bit strange. Like we said, just try and find someone else. There's plenty of people out there. Just
100%.
You've got options. People.
I think we can move into the next segment.
Yeah. Do you want to hit oddly satisfying things?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Oddly satisfying things, folks.
So my first one is when you've just like experienced something, or if you're quite cold and you just let out that really good shiver that's been building. You're just like, ooh. And
Yeah,
then
you do that a lot.
You get it out of you.
I've never done that.
Ooh, I have seen you shiver before.
Yeah, but not like one of like, ooh.
No, but like you just get it out of you. It's a really good feeling because it's like when you need to sneeze and it kind of goes away and then you don't get that sneeze out. If you're able to get that, that's really frustrating. If you're able to get that shiver out, super oddly satisfying.
Ooh.
Oh no.
My satisfying thing. This one's inspired by a friend actually sent this to me, but I quite like it. When the first day of a month, so the first of say March is a Monday.
Oh.
So the first day of the month is a Monday, as opposed to like a Wednesday or a Friday or something.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So like I think this next month, the first day, not April. May. The 1st of May is going to be a Monday. So like it's like that's a great way to start a month. You see the first, it's a Monday. All things are good in the world.
Starting fresh, as they say.
Yes.
All right. I've got some send-ins from people as well. Good friend of the show, Jamo Lennon. Now this one's a little bit strange. I'm trying to picture this to see if I've ever done this. He says, scratching the underneath of my bowl bag with a leg perched up on the bathroom bench. He finds that oddly satisfying. So he's got one leg mounted and he's just giving it a doof, 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 doof.
That must be a deliberate act.
Yeah, it is.
Because I've never cocked my leg onto the bathroom thing ever.
Yeah.
But I will go with Jamo here. Not so much the leg cocking, but the pinch and roll when you have a fucking itchy ball bag or rearranging your cock.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's satisfying. Last night at the MCG was, oh my God, I've never been more like squished my balls ever. And I literally was sitting there like basically trying not to look so sus.
Yeah, no, I'll get into that because I find dacking myself and rearranging my underwear, my pants after I've been so squished up, so oddly satisfying.
Oh, not even odd. That's just satisfying.
It's because it's one of the worst feelings a bloke could have when you're literally just scrunched up, they've got no place to go, and you're just in not agony. Yeah, you're in agony in terms of how uncomfortable you are. Yeah. So being able to just go to the toilet or go into a little room and just dack yourself and just give yourself a bit of air and then just start again. Start again.
Like yesterday, it's the worst thing, right? Because there's people sitting behind us and I know what needs to be done. I need to basically pull my fucking, like get my hand down my fucking pants.
Yeah.
Pull the jocks, literally grab my fucking cock. Like people behind me, if they're looking at me, could see my cock because I'm about to like pull the fucking pants. Like that's what needs to happen. I can't do it.
Yeah, I wish we could normalize rearranging your private parts in public.
It's weird.
Because it looks like you're pulling yourself off or something.
I even do it on the fucking show. But some chicks will message me and be like, fuck, rearranged yourself about 600 times. I said, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a frustrating part of being a man.
We have a nutsack that sits there. So for all you women that say, man spread, we don't have a fucking hole.
Yeah. No, 100%. I've got a pet peeve, Ev.
Go on.
I've got a pet peeve. Experienced it a couple times in this house. When there's too many, when you're cooking and there's people just hanging around in the kitchen.
Yeah.
For no reason. You know, you'll be using the kitchen for something that you actually need to do. And some Donny feels like he needs to go grab a fork he doesn't even need to eat food.
Yeah.
But he just grabs a fork and then he stands there, tries to have a conversation. Get out the way.
There's an unwritten rule.
Get out the way.
It's pretty common. If someone is cooking in the kitchen, no one else is allowed to cook at the same time.
Yeah.
If you are trying to cook in not an industrial kitchen with more than like one person cooking, it is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like 2 different meals, of course. But like, oh my God, you're going over each other. You're in my way. I need to flip this. I need to take this pan off, but I'll burn you.
So
Right.
even like down here, we use a bathroom that's very small. You can only fit one body in there, really. Like if you have to get past, you have to basically hug the wall and breathe in. So that's why if you're brushing your teeth, I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I'll just wait because I don't want to, try and squeeze past. You have to do this, to do that. Just I'll let you have your 5 minutes, mate.
Yep.
And then I'll have my 5 minutes because, it's frustrating.
Yes.
It is frustrating.
What
do you want to get into next, mate?
We can do
Spotify playlist, probably.
Spotify playlist, yeah. We got to speed this up. The game, we got to go to it.
Yeah. Now I played this song earlier in the day. It's a cracking tune. Morgan Wallen. Man made a bar. Oh my days, that'll hit a man hard if you listen to the song and the lyrics. That's in there.
I'm gonna go with you actually shaving the song. Got my 2 tracks. Bend the Rules from Niall Horan.
Yeah, that one's a tough one.
And
on
then
the brain.
the next track just came out, Fred Again. It's called Baby Again.
Baby Again.
Yep. You would
With
know it.
Skrillex.
Yes, and Fortet.
Who?
Oh boy.
And then another Niall track. It's his new one. It's a single from the new album. It's a cracking tune. Heaven. Beautiful little song. He's got plenty of beautiful little songs. He knows what he's doing, Big Niall.
Heartbreak.
So yeah, that one will go in there.
Yes.
That one will go in there. Do you have something you want to speak about?
No, but we need to do some seggies.
What would you like to go into? Do you have?
We can do the glow up.
All right, we can do the glow up.
Now everybody they looking at me. Now they looking at me.
Get. I don't think we have any bedroom blunders this week.
No, we don't. So make sure you guys send us in the Betty blunders.
To be fair, we took our time with it.
Yeah, we did.
We took our time with putting the story up, so we had a bit of a stinker there.
I feel like someone else sent us in a glow up, didn't they?
While I was getting that up, please like the video, share it, comment your thoughts on it and what you want to see. And if you haven't already, go check out us living, eating and training like The Rock for 24 hours. It's our latest video, link in the description, and it's our featured channel on this page. It's just called P&C, lads.
Yes.
Go have a
Alright,
look.
We have the glow up. This one's we need. So guys, if you're sending us in glow ups, the more pictures the better.
Okay.
To show the transformations, but we've only got 2 photos here, but still a very good transformation.
Yeah.
And I'll give the context first. So the first photo that you'll see, he's 17, and then he's 22, so 5 years older in the second photo. He didn't start losing weight till the end of 2019, but he ended up losing 70 kilos.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's basically how much I weigh.
That's crazy.
So that's the first photo,
Yep. How old's he there? Sorry?
17.
Yep.
And then in the second photo, like that's
hectic.
That's him. So he's
It's a fantastic effort.
100%.
To be able to stick to that, how disciplined and strict you have to be on what you eat and break those bad habits in terms of just eating shit, because I can only imagine you were eating poorly.
Imagine having me sit on your shoulders all day. And you have like
Carrying that extra weight.
Bro, imagine, I mean, fuck, we've squatted 70 kilos. Imagine putting 70 kilos, a barbell, on your back, strap it to yourself all day and you have to live.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't feel exactly like that, obviously. But yeah, it's
a lot of weight.
It's a task for anyone, especially at that young age. And I can only commend your effort, mate, because you've
fair play.
You've been fantastic with it, son.
I'll give the glow up a solid 9.
Yeah, I'd have to hit you with a 9 as well, mate. And just want to say thank you as well for being a long-term listener, because I know he has. He's hit us up before.
Yeesh.
And he's given us some good feedback as well. So I appreciate you, mate. What's his name?
Mitch.
Mitch.
I mean,
shout out Mitch, mate. Yeah, look at that.
I mean, we can't show these, but
that's just phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's a game changer right there.
Yep.
Man's been through it.
Yep. So that's the glow ups, guys. Send us in your glow ups more.
Yep.
We love doing them.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a vulnerable thing. You don't want to have your photos sent out to hundreds of thousands of people, but it is what it is.
I've got a bit of another pet peeve. Or not a pet peeve, sorry. It's not a pet peeve. It's just a dig at Apple. My old AirPods, they were perfect in a sense that if I was on my laptop and my phone, if I went on my phone, bang, they'd be on there. Perfect. And then if I went back to my laptop, it was on there. And I could just hear what's coming from my laptop. Now, I don't know if there's a setting I can change, but now if I'm connected to my laptop and then I go to my phone, it's there. Perfect. But it disconnects from my laptop. And then I have to connect again on my laptop. And it's infuriating.
I think I agree with you. The most annoying thing about that is that if I'm on my laptop, something is still playing on my laptop, and then I use my phone, I just open TikTok.
Yeah.
It auto connects to my phone.
Yeah.
Did I say connect to my phone? Did I? No.
I don't mind that.
I hate it because I'm still watching something on thing.
Yeah. But like, just switch back. Switch back. And I don't understand why, because they used to do that. There must be a setting, because my first gen AirPods would switch back and they wouldn't disconnect. They would auto connect whatever I was using, and then they would switch back. Now,
or connect to both.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They were connected to both, and they would just switch accordingly. Yeah. Now it disconnects me from my Mac.
It is annoying,
and I can't stand it. It pisses me right off.
Yeah,
first world problems, I tell you. But
it's third world problem.
That's putrid.
What's the last one we need? We don't need.
Nick was looking at us, and he's just walked into the clothesline.
We don't need blunders. We don't have any. What's the other segment we do?
That's it, mate. That's it.
We have one more.
We've done the drafts.
Yeah.
We've done the glow ups.
Yep.
We've done oddly satisfying things.
Yep. We have 4 segments.
Well, that's 3.
Yep.
And now we don't have bedroom blunders, so that's 4.
No.
Yes.
Sam.
The draft.
Yep.
Oddly satisfying things.
Yep.
Glow ups.
Yep.
Bedroom blunders.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to leave you all with a prediction, and I'm potentially going to look silly. You would have already known the score, but Fremantle, I back you boys in to win by 48 points today against the St Kilda. Against St Kilda? Against St Kilda.
It's a big kill.
Away from home, round 1. Come on, you boys.
Do you want to hear an ick?
Go for it.
I don't really believe in the ick. So if I liked a girl, this wouldn't turn me off them. But when I see a stranger try to do a voiceover like the Musical.ly app kind of vibe, or on TikTok, they try and use a sound and voice the sound, and it's out of time. Worst kind of person I've ever met. It is so dissatisfying when I see some chick and then her friends, and they go in and out of friends, and they're trying to mouth something, and it's all out of time. I'm like, you rewatched this over and over again and decided, I'm going to post this out of time fucking TikTok. Refilm it.
Yeah. I've actually appeared in one of my cousin's TikToks, and she's made me do like a voiceover. They're extremely hard.
Yeah. I don't know how have 100 goes at it.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it though, Ev. Like, you've got to have some commitment, because I tried it and I was fed up. You really got to know like what you're saying.
Well, you probably didn't care for doing the TikTok either.
Exactly right. But I didn't know what I was saying and the speed of what they were saying. I had basically one take, and I'd only just listened to it, so it was tough.
When we filmed the news segment with the Misfit Boys, I didn't know what I was saying until we got there. And it took maybe 20 to 30 tries to get the first part down. Because I didn't know what I was saying. But you know what we didn't just do? Film me stuttering and mumbling and saying the wrong thing and go, call that one a day, boys.
Yeah.
We got it right.
The difference in production.
But oh my God. I'm not, you know what? I'm going to come out right and say it. I don't believe in the ick, but that gives me the ick. So maybe I do now.
Fair enough.
And then the last thing, we were going to say it last episode to wrap up the show. I had a question that sparked. We were having a conversation with the lads, but if you're an actor, how do you get a role as a sex offender or a psychopath? Now, you can talk about you, and I don't know the actor's name, but like...
It's like Penn something.
You have to be a little bit some sort of fucked up to be able to put yourself into that role.
Yeah, look.
Like, you have to look like a weirdo. The guy from Prisoners?
That's different, yeah. So, I think you and Joe Goldberg, that one's actually fine, because a lot of people, like, find him attractive, and he's got that deep, mysterious voice. And I think he does fit the character well, but you're not meant to be scared of him. In the show, you're not meant to be scared of him. But the show that we watch, Prisoners, the guy who recently played the Joker in the last Batman.
Not the Joker.
He was the Joker.
He wasn't the Joker.
He was. Oh no, sorry. He was Lex Luthor. I think it's
The Riddler.
the Riddler. Yeah, not Lex Luthor. That's Superman. The Riddler. Yeah, he's a creepy looking motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Like, you're getting casted because you look like a psychopath IRL.
I'd love to see the criteria. Has strange face. Can appear to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not.
Sus.
I can't actually say the words because probably get demonetized. But yeah, imagine like knowing. Oh, bro, like even like you have to be like super ugly. Imagine that. You know you're ugly.
Yeah.
That's actually like, I think a lot of people who are obviously think that they're ugly and are portrayed as that way. They go, you know what? I'm going to embrace this, play into it, and earn some money because of the way I look. Because people do it on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
They do roles for looking super attractive, and they're like, you know what? There's money to be made in this section. So good on them. But yeah, it'd be a tough one on the ego.
I think that would hurt my ego. We're hiring you because you look like a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Unless you're Zac Efron and you play a psychopath and you make people actually like love the guy.
Yeah, they wanted to shag him.
Yeah.
This women are messed up, bro. This guy's a mass murderer, and so many girls I still saw when the show was popular, or the movie or whatever, and they were all like, "I'd still fuck him," knowing how Ted Bundy was. I'd still fuck him. Yeah. Oh my days, ladies!
Literally chainsawed a woman's head off.
You literally you're giving yourself to. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Yeah. And
you still want to shag him because it's Zac Efron.
What happened back in the day as well? They, the most recent one. Which one is it, Ev?
I don't know.
The one that you just don't want to watch.
Friends.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh.
Friends. Oh my God. What are we talking about, mate? Jeffrey Dahmer. He got sent fan mail while he was in jail. Like, just have a think, people.
Yeah.
Have a think. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the show.
Yeah, that'll do it. We're in a rush.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening. Episode 4. Eli's there, the pussycat.
If I wasn't Australian, you could say I'm Russian.
Ha ha ha. But yeah, thank you for listening. Drop us your feedback in the comments. Rate us 5 stars on all your audio platforms if you can. Like the video.
Tell your friend to watch the show. We'll double overnight.
And we'll see you next week. Adios.
Bye-bye.